right. Welcome, 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 welcome. Did not have GOG Galaxy open, so I'm opening that now. Fortunately, Windows was not being stupid and deciding it needed to restart or something today, like last week. Last week, I was like, excuse me? Okay, I guess. All right, and I think that's right. Oh, but I do have. I want to turn this down some for myself. That's okay. I'll do that after I start the game. Only played 4 hours in total? I feel like that's incorrect. Oh, maybe just this chapter. That's probably correct. I was going to say, I don't know. Let's see. If I go all the way back, let's just look at it as a sample. So the third save I made, we only see this many pages, but that's fine. For chapter 2. So what? I'm trying to find which ones are different days. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Yeah. Which day was that? Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the same basically. 9, 10. So 10 saves looks like, and there are gonna be some more because there were some in chapter 1 that I can't see now. So 10 saves, 2 hours to say, yeah, I mean we've done this like, well, actually I can just look at GOG, right? It'll tell me. Yeah, I've played this for 30 hours. So I was gonna say there's no way like 13 minutes or 4 minutes, but I was like, even if this is hours, that's wrong. But I think this is minutes. Once we've gone into chapter 4, I think that's what the saying is: 3 minutes, 59 seconds. Anyway, okay. Wait, what game just loaded? Did I have one selected? I guess this is correct. That looks right, I think, right? Let's see. Let me do this just to make sure. Okay. Probably the same game, but I just want to make sure we have the latest. Okay, and we had gone to a couple of different locations, but we need to... We needed to figure some stuff out, some clues about how to get to the city. We needed more details on Brem Inn, and I don't know where we get those. Because when I went to Seastone, he doesn't really want to...
Better that we're not seen there without the Archmage. His human version, I mean.
Yeah. We'll go to Seastone. So if we're not going there, right? To Gator, Elfborough. That's just back. Are there other locations that I can go that I've not been thinking about? That's still Elfenheim. Or Elfenheim. Whatever. Elfborough. Let's just look. Yeah, this is just all examination stuff up here. No destination. So... Okay, if I go to
Only the best
Chugator,
captains are already in the right place before they set off.
right? I'm already here. I didn't remember where I was. Okay, well, let's go back. Hang on. Okay, if I go out here, right? That's what I was doing. Trying to convince them to leave him or whatever, I think it was. Um
Hello there.
What do you want? Go away!
A tea party, huh?
Exactly like in my book. I'm celebrating my birthday. I've got a table, tea, and lovely things to eat, and any minute now the guests will arrive. The Mad Hatter and the White Rabbit. And then I'll get presents.
who's becoming the Mad Hatter and who's becoming the White Rabbit? Ah.
I'd love to be a guest at your tea party.
Ew, you can't come. You aren't a Mad Hatter, and you're not a White Rabbit either. And you're a boy, and ugly.
Now listen here.
I can make you pretty.
Thank you, but that's not necessary. And this Hatter and Rabbit, will you make them appear by magic?
No, I can only change things. They will come here. I've done everything exactly the same as in my book, so they've gotta come. I always get very angry if I don't get exactly what I want.
Okay.
And they all have to bring me presents, and when the Hatter and the White Rabbit are there, then Mommy has to come over as well. Right, Mommy?
What, sweetie?
When the other guests have arrived, then you'll come over too and give me an unbirthday present, right?
Of course, my sweet. As soon as a Mad Hatter and a White Rabbit appear, then I'll give you the most super-duper present ever.
Ha! Did you hear that? The biggest, bestest present ever!
So we have to basically make sure something that'll pass for a Mad Hatter and something that'll pass for a White Rabbit will come. I see what's going on.
Who is this Mad Hatter you're expecting?
He's a Hatter, and he's mad.
Uh-huh. And what is it that makes him a Hatter? And what makes him so mad?
He wears a top hat and a colorful neckerchief, and I'm not sure why he's mad, but he is.
I see.
Okay. So we need a neckerchief of some kind and a top hat. Okay.
A White Rabbit at a tea party? Curious.
You think?
Yeah, and perhaps you should give him a watch if he doesn't turn up soon.
No, my guests have to give me a present.
Quite, pretty what you've done with the city.
I got it all out of my book, and Mommy says I've got a real artificial talent.
Artificial.
Artistic. Although, artificial works too.
I don't know if I want to push this. Let's do this, I guess, and
Wouldn't
we'll
it be
see.
fun to move on and transform something else? Or to travel back to Seastone and have an afternoon nap?
Mommy's looking for the elf who stole things from us.
Yes, but aren't you the one in charge here? Just tell her you want to go somewhere else.
But I've got everything ready for my tea party, and the guests will arrive any minute.
But... I've got to go.
Yes? Otherwise you'll scare my guests away.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Yes? What is it?
Oh, nothing new.
I
Okay.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Right. So nothing new that way. I don't know if there's anything inside here that will help that something look like that or not. I mean, he's got a hat, just not a top hat. Turn the monkey into the Mad Hatter, maybe. Do you have a neckerchief? No. Where would we find a neckerchief, I wonder? And turn this into a rabbit, maybe? Huh. Let's see.
Hello?
Aye. Have they gone?
I've got. See you later! I wonder. You should give Nate the compass. Ah!
Huh? Nate, was that you?
No. Liar! Liar! I mean, no, liar! Ah!
I can see it's you, Nate. Imitating other people. You inflated barn cake.
Scandal! Scandal! Ah!
Inflated barm cake? I don't know what that is. What's a barm cake, I wonder? Anyway, Yeah, I don't... Like I said, I think potentially the monkey could, if changed, pass for the Mad Hatter. And this could, if changed, pass for the rabbit, of course, size-wise. And then obviously it would look totally different. But I don't... What we're going to get those... Kerchief. I'm trying to think if there's something at the Elfborough cloth-wise that would work. No, maybe. I don't remember seeing any cloth just lying around though. There's Ivo's mom upstairs in Ivo's room with her, so I couldn't access anything from there. And I don't know if there's cloth anywhere else there. Hmm. What have I got? Oh, that's to have him. Oh, maybe. Puts that on. So he's got a neckerchief. I just need a hat of some top hat. But I don't know.
The ape has got nothing to match the Van Buren's magic. But he could easily take me out if I try to steal the compass.
Yeah, it's just a description. It's not going to let me like try to swipe his hat or something. Where am I going to find? No, that's a Medusa head. Yeah, I don't need to look into that. I know what that is. Statues don't have anything. Pretty sure I've already looked over here as well, but just in case, just make sure I'm not missing anything. Well, yeah. top hat. Was that there wasn't a top? Oh, maybe in the museum or the library. Was there a top hat in the Elfborough library or whatever Elfheim library? Maybe. I don't remember what. And there might be something down here too. There were costumes that Ivo saw earlier. If there were top hat down there, that might work.
Wasn't there a... Ah, there. The rabbit costume.
Oh. We apply that. I guess we could apply that to Critter, but I think it would make more sense to do it to either the parrot or the monkey. Probably the monkey at this point. Is the monkey small enough? Since I've got a neckerchief or Nate's got a neckerchief that he would wear, I guess I just need a top hat for Nate. Something from the dressing table? Is there a top
I
hat
should
there?
be able to find something useful for dressing up here. White powder, for example.
Oh, yeah, to make somebody look more like a
Anything
rabbit.
else? A perfume atomizer. Empty, unfortunately.
Perfume atomizer. Okay,
Nah, nothing of use.
nothing else. It wasn't a pickup icon anyway. It was just an examination thing, so... No, none of those want to combine with each other. None of the new stuff, at least. Oh, I think I've already tried these other ones, but let's do this just to make sure. Yep, that does not. Right, that's just put it on and take it off. So you can't actually do anything with that other than wear it anyway. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Thought I might find a top hat around in here somewhere too, but it's not looking like it. This is just gonna be the same as up top.
All right, then.
Yeah, it's just two ways of doing it. From either below decks or above decks. Either one. Hat there, but that's not top hat number 1 and number 2. We're, I guess, done with this area. Nothing more to grab. So I'm gonna do top hat. Yeah, let's actually do
All right,
this.
then.
I will see about going back to Elfborough,
Cast off.
the Elfborough. Let's see if I can maybe somewhere find a top hat down here. Maybe. Yeah, I guess the most likely place is the library, and I'm not confident it's going to be. Oh, there's this. Ah, top hat there. Very nice.
A green top hat. It should be useful. Green top hats always are.
I forgot that it was Leprechaun's hat. I forgot that was here. That's what I was thinking. Is maybe among all these objects, I did not even remember that was here. I just thought, well, maybe if with the different objects. So. Okay, are we gonna... I guess I need to find out if we're gonna do this with Critter.
Hey, Critter.
Huh?
Forget.
What about this?
That
Give
would
me
be
good
quite
powder.
funny, but this is not the right time.
Oh, because we're here. We wanna. Yeah. We wanna go back to Tortuga, I think.
Away
first.
we go.
Tortuga, but they call it Tugator because obviously copyright.
Cast off.
You know, they're doing a parody on a lot of stuff, not just copyright infringement type thing, right? Excuse me.
That would be quite funny.
Oh, not yet.
We haven't got a present for that brat yet, and I don't want to see Critter in drag for any longer than necessary.
We don't have a present for her. What about the? What am I supposed to get her as a gift? We could potentially do the atomizer with like. I was thinking maybe one of the waters from the special well at Elvenheim. Maybe. Let's see about that.
Away we go.
I don't know that that's going to work. We could try it. So back here again. Here. Okay, can I use this? Fill it with water. Atomizer filled with water. Now, what else would I want? Because it's gonna.
I could atomize water, but that alone won't help me.
Right. I don't think honey will be a thing, right? Hmm. Mm. Hmm. Don't want. I don't think. Right. If I go upstairs, it's just Ivo and her mom still. I don't think I want to be up there.
What I'd really like to do is go up there, give the old boot a slap round the face, and get Ivo out of this place. But Ivo's mother is a powerful priestess. She's probably got a dozen ways she could incapacitate me without me even noticing. I have
Yeah.
to be careful. It looks like she's asleep. But her father said it's more than just sleep. Time's standing still for her. Why did she suddenly put Ivo to sleep? Did Ivo keep the fact that she's pregnant secret even from her parents? Could that even be the reason that she left Elfborough? Bob said that only she can wake Ivo up, and no one can force her. Her mother could leave her in this state for months, or even years. I have to wake her up. She doesn't deserve this, despite everything that's happened. Cheep Cheep, Ivo's bird. We don't get along. He's a puffed up rooster, and he says the same of me. It was his job to keep me away from Ivo. He made that more than clear any time I got close. I wish he'd done the same after I left.
So this is Ivo still, even though it's not on her, I guess.
Ivo's mirror. When I was here, her fat bird sat in front of it most of the time.
Okay. Her mom again. Can't do anything with that chest. Let's see.
Maybe I can lure the queen onto the balcony, grab Ivo, and... No. Where would we go?
I do quite like this. She has paintings of Critter and Wilbur, and behind Wilbur is Nate, of course. It's obvious she still thinks of them fondly, even if she's been away from them for a while now. Or had been. Until recently reuniting with Wilbur and then Critter and getting frustrated with Nate. And I think that might be everything up in this room. I don't see anything else to access. Okay. Back down. Oops, that's not what I meant. That's what I meant. Know if there's right. Just put that on or not. Thin reed. I'm thinking the reed potentially could puncture something and then draw out like a liquid or something, but I don't know. Number one, if that's actually what we're supposed to do. And number two, if so, where we do that. Curious. Back on Tugator. Off the ship is basically right away over to where the Van Burens are. Give the little girl the mirror, maybe? I don't even know. Why can I not? I don't see an exit. Get out of here. Why? Why is there no way to leave? Really? Oh, there we go. I should shift all the way to the right. I see. I don't think that's... Actually, you know what? I think I could probably right-click and have Nate say something about it. Maybe.
This mirror and the one from the observatory have a special connection. This mirror and the one...
Okay. So maybe I take that to the observatory? I don't even know. Alright, let's do this. Try some things and
Away
see.
we go.
I don't know. Not convinced this is going to work, but we'll try.
Nate, what's going on? Why did you take Ivo's mirror?
Let's give them a bit of privacy. What do you think?
Private what?
It doesn't even know.
Hello?
Yes, what is it?
Now that you can only see the inside of my bag, you may as well just give me the mirror.
Put it back! I'm missing everything!
I'll put Ivo's mirror back and give you yours as soon as I don't need them anymore. I promise.
No, you'll only break it! It's one of the prettiest mirrors in my collection!
I gotta go.
Yes, go! Henceforth!
Something up here flashed. I could interact with something. I guess it's probably just talking to the Oracle. Okay, never mind, I guess. Ah. No, don't do that. Knock her out, yeah. That's smart. Do as a present, I wonder. Wonder if probably not, but I wonder if he'll maybe have something I can mix with
hello?
the atomized water.
Aye. Have they gone?
No. Okay, nothing else. Let's see. Nothing in the... I guess that's a mug. It's a tankard, really. What do I want to mix with the water? That's really the question. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't combine things in my inventory with it. So, I mean, some of these don't make sense anyway, but this would be like, I think about the only thing potentially, and that won't mix. So, sure. Is there... I should, I guess, maybe look to see if there's somewhere I can jab the reed and pull some kind of essence out, maybe. I don't think that's going to be anything here, though. Nothing behind the counter. I mean, there is nothing behind there that I can access anyway, regardless of whether the read would apply or not. Um, okay, so not there. There's nothing, any of these mushroom type things or anything, right? Or flowers or any of this stuff. None of that. Yeah, none of these. I'm pretty sure it's going to have to be something from the Elf Burrow. Unless there's something here, but I don't think so. No, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that's just put it on. Can't grab it and use it. There's that tree at the Elf Burrow where the
Away we go.
beehive is. I don't think this is going to be a thing, but let me see if I can use the read on that, maybe? I don't think so, though, but let's try. Read on the tree, or the bees, or the flowers. None of the above. Yeah. That's pretty much what I thought. Keep looking around for a bit. But I feel like this is maybe too easy. I don't know exactly if that's the right thing. If that's really what I'm thinking. Or if it's... I feel like I'm just not being... I'm thinking too in the box. I'm not being creative enough in trying to figure out possible other things that might apply. There's nothing over here, right? We've already looked and there's nothing to examine or anything. Yeah. Nothing in the library, right? I mean, now. I can look at them, but can't do anything with them. There's no point in any of this. None of this will work. I mean, if I do this, what, mix atomized water with books? Why is that a thing, right? Let's talk to Ivo's dad. Maybe he'll have something. Don't know that he will, but he might. Okay, Bob, what do you got for us?
Bob needs his sleep. I'm only supposed to disturb him if there's something new to report.
Ah, I see. Yeah, okay. So... There's nothing up here besides Bob that interacts now. Okay. So that is not going well. There's the tree. But I can't interact with it at all, right? Yeah, no. Not what I meant. This one. Already looked up there. Go up here anyway, just to be 100% certain there's nothing there now. Yeah, and there's not. Of course. And then down below. I don't even know what I'm looking for in here either. Just everything, I guess. Can't think of anything. Like, I thought maybe for a gift, maybe we do something sweet or something that has some kind of a magical effect or something. You know, benign. Something that's not going to cause much trouble, hopefully. Although she does have the wand. But anyway, something relatively benign. And then we could mix that with the atomized water, maybe, or something. But I don't... If there was something like cinnamon or something I could find, that'd be very different, right? But there's not. Just setting a course. Talk to Mary again. Maybe she has an idea. I don't know.
Hey, Mary.
Captain Nate?
Ivo's mother. She's simply switched her off. How dare she?
Switched her off?
Magic elven stuff. If I could, I'd go up there and...
You are not a fighter, Captain Nate. You are... No, wait a moment, you're not really a thinker either. What exactly are you?
A doer, Mary. A doer. It looks as if we'll be off on our next adventure soon, Mary. Lorem Ipsum, the Lost Desert City.
I'll travel to the end of the world with you, but I'm driving.
All right. Let me know if there's a problem.
And then?
and then Nate just runs around wondering, how do we survive this? It's not possible. Nothing with that. Or that. Nope. Yeah, I don't... Because he said specifically we need to get a present, right? I don't know. And I don't think it would be good enough for her anyway. But there was that doll. So let me really fast. There's this. I was looking at, or I noticed right before going up again. I'd seen it before as well, of course. And I was like, yeah, there's no way that's good enough for her. She'd just be like a brat, like, why'd you give me this? This is stupid, or whatever. So, well, let's see if Critter can come up with something more. Probably not, but who knows? Have him go out. No, he's like, screw that. I'm not leaving. He's like, she grabbed me with a bunch of vines. I'm not going back down there. I'm glad Nate saved my butt. No.
Mary! Noxic! Mary! Noxic!
Nookseg. Okay. I guess that means like nothing, or there's nothing to say, or she's not going to say anything, or something. I don't know. Yeah, it has to be Nate.
Eight.
Net 8. Yeah. Okay. We'll go to Tugator and
Away
then
we
see
go.
if Critter can do anything in Tugator instead.
Cast off.
Okay. Now we'll switch. Also no.
Eight. Crescutus, Kulalabo.
I don't even know what that means. Christus what the hell? What the hell does that mean? I don't even know. Okay. I don't know what he's trying to tell me, except that it needs to be Nate down here, I guess. So really, I can't do anything with Critter right now, other than just wander on the Mary and switch with Nate, I guess.
Mounts, Futs, Kulilur.
Yeah. All right. So, there's anything over here, like that can of oil that popped up before. See if there's anything in here that I seem to have missed. I don't think. I don't think the rope really seems to match with anything here. Heavy wooden plank, probably no, right? Yeah. That with wooden plank. None of these, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. I did not notice you jumped on. Sorry about that. Hope you're doing well. So we made a little bit of progress. Grabbed this mirror from Ivo's room. So Ivo is upstairs still with her mom. Mom is keeping her like basically frozen in time, so she's not going anywhere. So she won't. Also, the pregnancy won't continue to go rapidly because she's not in the elven realm anymore or whatever, right? So her mom basically put her to sleep, kind of like Sleeping Beauty, so she just is like suspended in sleep for however long, frozen in time, as it were. Okay, so Ivo's mom is up in Ivo's room with Ivo lying on a bed, watching over Ivo. So carefully, we sneaked out with this mirror, which matches the mirror that the Oracle was using. So the Oracle has his own set of mirrors, whatever, and he had a mirror here in Ivo's room that he was using to watch and see what Ivo was doing and everything, and to communicate with her. So basically, she had the bowl down below with the water, and that's how she got the message, go see the Oracle, etc., etc. Anyway, so Nate snagged that mirror. We went back to the Oracle, and the Oracle's like, "Why'd you take the mirror?" And he goes, "Let me have your mirror for a time. We'll swap, or I'll use your mirror temporarily, and then I'll bring them both back. I'll give you back your mirror here, and I'll take Ivo's mirror back to her room." And he wasn't convinced. So we've made some progress in that because he had a discussion about it, I think, but we did not finish that thing yet. We need something else to do with that. In the meantime, in the closet downstairs, so down below decks here, in the closet there, we found a bunny so I guess I should slightly backtrack. We talked to the daughter Van Buren again. Clara, I think is her name. Anyway, we talked to her, and she said that she read in her book basically she read the Alice in Wonderland story. So she's waiting for a Mad Hatter and a white bunny rabbit both to show up to her tea party. And she won't do anything, like won't go anywhere until she's had her tea party. So we're trying to, because she's waiting for those two characters specifically, we're trying to get that, like fake that basically, so that she thinks they've shown up at her party. She'll have a nice party and then she'll leave. But we need two things. We need those two costumes, and then we also need a gift. Apparently we need to bring a gift to her, because in the conversation she said, I don't give people anything. People give me gifts at my party. So we need to find a gift for her. That's where I'm struggling with right now, is I'm trying to find what kind of gift we could get. So we did find on, so down here, so we found over here on his dressing table, over here on the right, we found this atomizer. So like a perfume bottle, basically, right? Okay, and then we also, in the closet here, found bunny ears. Oh, and we also over here, again, on this makeup slash wardrobe, or slash vanity, or this makeup table slash vanity, we also found this white powder, right? So the white powder could potentially make Critter look white like a bunny. We give him the bunny ears, and then Critter would pass as the bunny. Okay, we already had this from before. So we have a neckerchief, and we got this top hat from that library at Ivo's, like at the Elfborough, right? Where there were the different things on display. One of them was a leprechaun top hat. So we've got that as well. So Nate can put both of these on, and then he'll have, because she gave a description of what she expected. So that she expected the Mad Hatter to have a top hat and to have a neckerchief. So we've got both of those. So Nate can pose as the Mad Hatter, and Critter could pose with powder and ears as the white bunny rabbit. But we need a gift for her, for the little girl Van Buren. And we've got the atomizer over at the Elfborough in that pool down below everything, right? Just outside, or, down where like Arbor had been previously and the cattails are and everything. So we filled this atomizer up with some water, but apparently we need something else. I'm thinking something scented somehow. And I've been trying to look, but like this bloom won't combine with it. This won't do anything with that. None of these things interact with a bloom. So I don't think that's what we're using, but I do think we need something scented. I thought about using this reed on that beehive that's at the tree over at the Elfborough, but you can't interact with a beehive, so that's not doing it either. Yeah, I thought about that. Where would we grind it, though? That's the thing, is I don't know where we would grind it here, right? Didn't we have... I think the last thing we had that was grinding was over at the Mage Tower, which is in Seastone, and Nate does not want to go to Seastone right now. He said the last thing we need to do, unless we actually have Archmage Alistair restored as the Archmage and not just as a frog, the last thing we need to do is go to Seastone. So we need to change Archmage Alistair back to his normal form and then get back to Seastone. So that's probably toward end game. One other thing is if we go here,
All right.
this is potentially to set a course. So over here is Brem Inn, and we need more information about that. This is like the lost city of, I don't know if it's a lost city of gold. I think that might be it, but it's basically it's a lost city we need to go to and find an item there eventually. But he's not ready to go there yet. He needs more details on the city before we travel there. And to get those details, I think we need probably a book, which is probably the Mage Library, which probably, anyway, or something along those lines. I've already tried the library at the Elfborough, and that does not have anything for us. So, anyway, no, we don't need a book. Sorry, that's my bad. We need the magical compass that'll lead us from Bremen over to the hidden treasure that we're trying to find. But the magic compass is something the Red Pirate has, and he's got the monkey with a basically with the pistol, right? With the flintlock pistol or whatever. And the monkey will obviously kill us if we try to grab the compass. So we can't get the compass unless we help the red pirate. So the red pirate is trapped, right, inside his building, his where he stays, while everything else outside is all pretty and everything because the young Van Buren is there and she's turned a bunch of stuff. So we need to convince the Van Burens to leave. And the only way we're going to do that is to fulfill the wishes of young Van Buren. Because in the conversation we said, you could do anything you want. You don't have to stay here. You should go somewhere else and make somewhere else pretty. There are other places that need to be pretty. Like maybe back to Seastone and maybe you could take a nap there or something. And she said, well, I don't want to go until I've had my party. So we need to do that before we do that. And then once we get them to leave, we'll get the compass. And then we can use the compass and go to Bremen and then travel and get from there. So, Kaftan? I don't know what Kaftan is. Can you rephrase that or expound on that or something? I'm not sure what you mean by Kaftan. I'm going to use the bathroom real fast. Be right back. Oh, the monkey in the hat. Yeah. It's a good point because he was a bartender, so he could grind stuff. I can't really do more than look at him right now, though. And I can't remember. I might have. I can't remember if I tried to hand him the flour or something. Let's see. So go up. What to do? Yeah, so we are still in Tugator. I keep wanting to call it Tortuga, but it's Tugator. Because obviously copyright and stuff. Yeah, give this to the monkey, no. To him, no. To the bird, no. I think I went over... I know I went over here and looked at stuff. I don't think I saw anything over here that could be used for grinding or anything. Yeah, I don't see anything over here to use for that. I mean, I don't know for sure, right? But I mean, there's an atomizer, which is basically a perfume bottle, right? And we added water to it. So I'm assuming we want a scent, something she would really enjoy, something the little Van Buren would really enjoy. I'm thinking like candy scent more than anything. I thought flour might kind of approximate it, but I don't think that's probably right anyway. I was just trying to see something to add a scent, right? But I think she would want something that was more like candy scented or something. And I don't think... What am I going to... And if there was something like honey mead or something that also might work. That's why I was looking at the beehive initially at the Elfboro, because I thought if we get something sweet like honey, then it's like a sugar water kind of idea, a sugar mist, and she probably would really enjoy that because she's a kid. She loves sweets. not every probably there are probably exceptions, but the vast majority of kids love sweets, right? So get her something that's sweet that she would love. But I don't know where we get that. She's got this stack of treats, but
As unhealthy and delicious as it might look, I'm not going to risk being transformed for it.
yeah. See, she first of all, she's very protective of this, but then secondly, I don't know if we could really do anything with that anyway. And I already tried things like the atomizer directly, the reed to maybe get a little bit out or something. We also have this homemade telephone, and I'm not sure what we're going to do with that, but I don't think that's related to what we're doing with the little girl Van Buren. Yeah, and we just have this map. So they make it really super convenient now, too. I can go to the two places on NateChip, but I can also just, in the inventory, click this. Kind of like Wilbur did earlier, going around to different locations in Seastone. I could just go here and potentially just jump to a place. I also thought about this, but it won't let me give it to her. And when I had this in my inventory already, I'm pretty sure I already had it in my inventory, and I tried to use the powder and ears on Critter, and Nate said he wasn't going to subject Critter to that any longer than need be, implying one, that Critter will eventually have those with him, like be powdered with the ears. But number two, because then he said he needs to find a present first. So the mirror is not the gift. Like I said, I'm like 99 or 95, whatever percent positive it's the atomizer. I just need some kind of sweet scent or something like that to go with it. Something that the little girl would really like. And I don't know what that is. I tried looking in the Mary below decks as well as above decks. I didn't see anything there. Tried looking in the Elfboro, like I said, the beehive, no. The pond, we already got the water and the atomizer from that. I looked at the couple of flowers at the edge of the cliff of the Elfboro, like down below and outside of the library, and could not interact with any of those. I tried a bunch of the different flowers and bushes and stuff outside there. Nothing. In the library, the only thing I interacted with was the top hat. Everything which he's going to use for his disguise, of course. Everything else there does not interact, except exits, of course. And then up in Ivo's room, the only thing I was able to interact with, other than just looking at Ivo's mom or looking at Ivo, or looking at Cheap also for that matter, but other than looking at the bird or the two women, other than just looking at them, examining them, there was nothing I could interact with in that room except for the mirror, which I already grabbed. None of this stuff combines really either. These, if I'm going to try, and I don't think I ever will, right? But were I to try to combine with these, I would have to click something else and then hover over it, which I've already done with everything else. Because these, as soon as you click them, it's basically like a disguise that Wilbur had, or like the fisherman's hat that Ivo had. It's basically just switching outfits. So if I click this, I won't click it and then be able to go over something. It just immediately puts the thing on. She's got tea. We got her plates with her cake. I cannot interact with any of those to borrow like some frosting from her cake or something to put in the atomizer. It's not going to work that way. And I don't know that something sweet will be what she wants. That was the thought I had, right? But like I said, I did already try the flower, which is, I guess, could be kind of sweet, but not like in the same way. It's not like goodies, like treats kind of sweet. It's more like a natural, pleasant scent kind of sweet in that way. And there's also still this use rope with, and I don't know what I want to do for that. Previously, when I tried to use rope with, it would say, well, I'm not gonna cast off because we want to stay here or whatever. Now I can use it, but I can't find anything with which to interact. I mean, I don't think any of this stuff up here is gonna work, but I would like to. I can't think of anything to tie it to. So this, I think, will have to come into play later. So not in Tugator, at least. I don't know why I came down here. So I don't think there's anything down here I want to use. Let me look, though, since I'm here. Let me look again, make sure there's not something I've missed. I saw this doll, and I was like, there's no way she wants the doll. She's too snooty, high society style, right? Like, no. See, all of this is set a course. It's not anything I can grab or interact with other than, or like use an object to combine with or anything along those lines. No, nothing over there. Okay.
All right, then.
And the only places I can go, I think, are Tugator and the Elfborough. I need the compass in order to do anything here. I don't think there's anything else. If I remember right, there's literally nothing else over on this island area that we can go to. Up here is just a description of the Northlands, but you can't actually visit it. Seastone, like I said, he said, no, not until Alistair's cured are we going to go back there. White Ridge Mountains, it's just commentary saying that's where Wilbur, as well as other gnomes and dwarves and stuff, come from. And then you get back, so this backs out of the map. If I go up high enough where that disappears, then we're at this level. None of these things interact either. So it's just Elfenheim and Tugator. Those are my choices for locations. So back to Elvenheim again. There might be something I missed, obviously, but... See, I looked at the berries here and this. I can't even interact with any of these, right? If I could do something like combining an item or using an item on something in the environment, the thing in the environment is, at least as far as I remember, all the things in the environment are always already at least examinable, able to be examined. I don't think the others actually were, but anyway, they're at least things that are able to be examined prior to trying to use an item on them anyway, so. Yeah, these are the flowers I was talking about near the cliffside. Over here in the bottom left. I was not able to I am still not able to interact with them now. Only, I guess it was only when Iva was in that opening, or one of that early, like, second scene of the game or whatever. Beyond that, that pretty much has stopped being accessible. But none of these flowers or bushes. I got nothing. So that's going into the library. Nothing now on the willow tree. Nothing more on the pond. We already took the water, put it in the atomizer. And if we go upstairs, literally the only thing up there we can access is, or we can interact with, is Bob. And Bob is sleeping, and the MC, or not the MC, Nate, because there are multiple MCs. Anyway, so Bob is up there asleep, and the only thing Nate says when I click on him is, Bob needs his rest. I should only wake him up if we have something new, which we don't at present. So there's no reason to even go upstairs because he will be just asleep and we can't do anything else up there. Back in here one more time in case there's something I've not interacted with previously or recently even that I could then use. None of those. All the way over here, there is this book of knowledge, but it hasn't done diddly squat for Nate. It was only to communicating with Ivo earlier. I've already looked at the dragon eggs. Cannot do anything more with those. The Rubik's Cube is just not as if it were not there. It's acting like I want to go in Ivo's room, so.
I wonder whether... Here. That's what I was looking for.
Oh. I did not even try the books.
The book
Okay.
describes what the symbols mean.
Oh.
The first one is... a kind of angular stone?
Okay, so that is... Gem.
Gemstones. Jewels. That's a promising start. The second symbol... Desert. Yeah, makes sense. The city is somewhere in the Umzu Desert. Next.
Foot?
Feet? What have feet got to do with it? Can you only reach the city by foot? The next symbol...
Is 3. Yeah, it's got the turned down part, meaning like the thumb. So 1, 2, 3 looks like. So 3.
3. 3 feet. That's unusual. Perhaps the last symbol will make it clear.
Then mountain.
Mountains. Jewels, desert, mountains. The jewel of the desert at the foot of the 3 mountains. That's it. Lorem ipsum. The city with roofs of gold is the jewel of the desert and it lies at the foot of 3 mountains.
Oh.
And these 3 mountains must be west of Bremen. That should be easy to find.
Oh. Maybe that's what we're doing instead first. I didn't realize. Let's do this. So I don't lose progress. Save. Make sure it's saved. Yep, looks good. Okay, let's go here.
3 mountains west of Bremen. I bet Critter's next meal that the jewel of the desert is at the foot of these mountains. I'll mark the place on the big map.
He doesn't wager his own food. He wagers Critter's food for him. Of course he does.
There hasn't been an airship visiting Lorem Ipsum for centuries, perhaps millennia, if ever. Time to pay a call to the old city.
Okay, so we can go there now. Okay, cool. I thought we had to get the compass,
That must
which
be it.
was...
Lorem Ipsum. And it looks like someone has already dug it up for us.
I thought I'd get the compass, and that was contingent on the gift for the Van Buren girl. But I guess it's reversed. I just had to look up the information in the library at Ivo's place. Okay.
A massive thing. I wonder if the mummy pulled it out here on his own. The little guy doesn't look that strong. The sarcophagus is gold-plated. In normal circumstances, I would pocket some of the gold. But it's a bit different if the inhabitant of the sarcophagus is full of beans and still needs it.
Full of beans? I don't know what he's means by that, but fine.
Mummy with a small spade. I wonder.
Mortimer.
No, I'm Nate. That's Critter.
But I seek Mortimer.
Here? Under the sand?
Why aren't you Mortimer?
I, don't know.
Why aren't you Mortimer? Because it's a different person entirely.
Who are you?
I am... Isn't the question more, who are you?
I'm Nate, like I already said.
So you are neither Mortimer, nor that elf who was pretending to be Mortimer.
Yes, I can confirm that.
So many people. I can't possibly remember all these names. I will call you... Nate.
I can live with that.
So stupid sometimes. It's hilarious, but this humor sometimes just like, oh, brother. Okay.
Who is this Mortimer you're looking for?
Mortimer fetched me out of the darkness many years ago. I lived with him until he disappeared.
And now you're looking for him here?
Looking for whom?
That Mortimer.
You've seen him? I've been looking for him everywhere.
It's another one of those. Can't remember. He's got that 3-second memory.
Don't tell me you dug this huge hole.
All right.
I mean, why did you dig it?
I'm not meant to say.
You can tell me. What's the hole all about?
Yes, about that. Why did you dig it?
I didn't. You did.
Of course. I wanted to go home.
So you're from Lorem Ipsum.
Yes. It must be here somewhere.
Have you had a look around?
Ah! Lorem Ipsum! What a coincidence! I was born here, you know.
Oh my gosh. I can't even. Okay.
What can you tell me about Lorem Ipsum? What was life here like?
Oh, wonderful. We've always had good weather. We built the most beautiful temples with the most fiendish traps. Sold them all around the world and made a lot of money from that.
You sold temples with built-in traps?
Of course. Walls that suddenly come together and squash any intruder, invented here in Lorem Ipsum. We had breeding programs for scorpions and tarantulas. And we issued a 3,000-year guarantee for our traps.
That means your traps could still work today?
Traps? What traps?
This headache in the back of my head is slowly... Just kidding. It's not that bad. I'm just playing.
I'm looking for a book.
I've seen one lying on Mortimer's desk.
I'm looking for a particular book. The Book of the Dead.
Oh, but that's just a legend. That book apparently explains how one can bestow everlasting life on people by wrapping them up in gauze bandages.
Assuming it wasn't a legend, where would the Book of the Dead be hidden?
Ah, the Book of the Dead. Some say it is mere legend, but I have seen it many times. It was put into the tomb of the last pharaoh of Lorem Ipsum, the mad Tut-Tut.
And this Tut-Tut, where is he buried?
He is lying under a mighty pyramid, just like that one over there. Actually, now that I think about it, it's exactly like the one over there. What do you think? Why would someone put a pyramid here that looks exactly the same as Tut-Tut's?
How do you get into Tut-Tut's pyramid?
Who is Tut-Tut? And what's this pyramid you're talking about?
Ah, forget it.
What should I forget?
Don't mummies have their brains removed during embalmment?
That's funny. I could swear that I've heard that question somewhere before.
I bet. I've got to go. And you? You might want to get out of the sun for a couple of hours.
I've not got time for breaks. I'm looking for a pyramid. It must be here somewhere.
Wow. That was an interesting conversation.
An obelisk. It must have been lying in the sand for millennia, like everything else.
Hey, welcome, Silowell. Thanks for stopping in.
A semicircular depression. There are lines and numbers carved into the stone on the inside. Perhaps some kind of calculation? Or something religious?
So, Silowell, I'll try to be faster than it was with Monmouth and catch you up really briefly. So, we talked to the Van Buren girl. She's right at in Tugator. She's turned a bunch of the stuff outside into her colorful magic stuff. And inside, the Red Pirate is hiding. And Councilwoman Van Buren is trying to get inside, but the Red Pirate won't open the door because he doesn't want to get changed, obviously. So Nate talked to the Van Buren girl and said she wants to have a tea party. She's expecting the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland and the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, both of them to show up. She said she read it in her story, and she's expecting both of them to show up, and she'll have a tea party with them. And the Red Pirate says he'll let Nate have the compass, borrow the compass temporarily, if Nate gets rid of the Van Burens. So, because the daughter Van Buren wants the tea party, Nate was like, during the conversation, he's like, you could just go, rest back in Seastone, or you could go change some other things to pretty colors. And she said she didn't want to leave till she gets her tea party. So we need a gift for her. And then we also need the White Rabbit and the Mad Hatter to show up. So Nate already had this from before, from earlier, last time is when we got this. And then we found this in the library at Ivo's Elfborough, right? That library that's down below her room. This was one of the items being displayed in cases and stuff. This leprechaun top hat. So we've got that. And this neckerchief, those two combined, if Nate wears both of those, he'll match the description of the Mad Hatter, who had a top hat and a neckerchief. That's all that the Van Buren girl said. So that's what we're going to do for Nate to make him dress up. And in the meantime, in Nate's down below decks on the Mary, on the side where there's like the vanity, the desk with the mirror and everything, there was a makeup case here we found. We also found an atomizer, which is like a spray bottle, right? So we took the atomizer and took it to the pond in Elfboro and filled it with some water. So now it has some water for spraying. But we need something else in order to use that as a gift for the girl Van Buren. I don't know what. I thought maybe something to make it have a pleasant scent, but I've not found anything yet to use with that. And then we finally, in the closet under below decks on the Mary, in the closet, we found this bunny costume. So we'll give, when it's time, we'll give Critter the white powder to make him white everywhere, and then the bunny ears so he'll look like a white bunny. And then Nate will wear the neckerchief and the top hat, and then he'll look like the Mad Hatter. The Van Buren girl will get her 2 guests plus a gift. They'll have their tea party. Then she will leave because she's bored. And when she leaves, she'll take her mom because her mom basically goes wherever she goes. And then we'll get, so the Red Pirate will be free, and then we can get the compass from him at that point. We're not there yet, though. In the process of trying to find gifts and stuff for the Van Buren girl, while at the elf library, so down below where Ivo's bedroom is, we clicked on the, I'm not accidentally clicked, but I clicked just to see what the description would say. I didn't realize it was something we needed to do. I clicked on the bookshelves there, and Nate said, oh, I need there it is. We found a book. We used that, compared it with clues about our map, or clues about the location of this place, and we matched those up, and so we got this on our map, so we traveled here. So now we're here talking with these things. That pretty much catches you up with everything, I think. Still not found a use for some of these, like the wooden hammer or the mallet, the homemade telephone. Still don't know on a lot of those things. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, because the mummy's already got the mad part down. That's right. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that exactly, but half-buried flagstone. Oh, okay. I mean, that's what it is. I wonder why it's significant.
The whole slab is covered with characters.
Oh.
Hieroglyphs, something that looks like Old Dwarvish, and normal letters. At viro eos et accusum et justo duo dolores et ea rebum. That's the same forgotten language as in the Lorem Ipsum text.
So we'll have that to use comparison, I think, for later when we're examining stuff in the tombs or whatever, I assume. Okay. More ruins.
According to legend, Lorem Ipsum had golden roofs. I can only see a pile of old stones.
And that's going back up to the Mary. We don't want to do that right now. Let's see. Okay, so I guess we'll look at this.
I found a very similar stone head in the Northlands and took it with me. But there's no way it could be from the same stonemasons. We're thousands of miles from the Northlands.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. I'm going to use the bathroom really fast. Be right back. Give me 1 minute. All right. Let's see. If I clicked it, messed by moving
The sand
my
has
mouse.
protected the statues over the millennia. If they'd been exposed to the wind, there'd be nothing left of them but sand. An obelisk. It must have been lying in the sand for millennia, like everything else. An obelisk.
Okay.
No idea what that is. A semicircular depression. There are lines and numbers carved into the stone on the inside. Perhaps...
Yeah, and we don't know. Okay. Depression. What is this? Stone pedestal.
a massive stone plinth with a piece of rotten wood in the middle. I know that old stone columns often have a wooden core to keep the individual pieces of the column in place. The obelisk clearly had something similar that gave up the ghost at some point. I know that old stone...
Okay. Am I doing anything with that? What if I put a wooden plank in there? No. The reed?
That thin thing? No, no botch jobs.
Okay. And this doesn't fit. Yeah, okay. So I guess we'll hold off on that for now. Maybe forever, depending on how the game goes, like where the game takes us and stuff.
I can't imagine the whole pyramid was covered in sand. In that case, all this must have been more than 100 meters under the floor of the desert. I know lots of people find pyramids impressive, but what's the big deal? You pile up blocks into a heap. I could already do that when I was a kid. Maybe not as big, but the principle's the same. The mummy said that the Book of the Dead was buried with the last pharaoh of Lorem Ipsum. His burial chamber is in the middle of the pyramid. You must be able to open it somehow. The mummy said that his... A stone slab with characters in 3 different languages, and I can't read any of them.
If I have to go back to the elf burrow library, or burrow, keep calling it burrow, whatever. I think it is an elf burrow. See if I didn't need to go back on the ship. Actually, I could have just done this. I forgot. Back to here. Down, over. No more book comparisons. Okay, so that's not it. See if Critter gets anything that Nate did not.
Put a put.
Put a little put. Sure. I feel like that was incredibly helpful.
Elevators.
Ah, you are so hairy.
Sodalupa?
No wonder it took me so long to find you. I almost didn't recognize you.
Criscutos. Kulalabo.
You think? Well, we can try. But I really don't know why there would be a hairdresser down there.
Okay.
escuela. Mamá. Escuela. Podalo put. TikTok. Podalo put.
Tick tock, poodle-a-poot, huh?
TikTok. Podalo put.
Okay.
Escuela. Podalo put.
That's what I wanted. Not the other.
Pull up to Sprunsom. Hacks. Pull up to Sprunsom.
Okay, so just I tried it again to see if there's something I could understand. I always said, but I think maybe rocks at the beginning, maybe, and that's about all I got.
Uy. El ofreco agua.
Whatever you say, critter.
Escuela. Podalo put.
I don't see anything more to do. How am I going to? We need to get in the temple, but I don't see an entrance. We need to manipulate this somehow, but I don't see like a round.
TikTok. Podalo
This
put.
is a sundial. I don't see.
What's up?
Hate.
Yeah, all right. I'll take over.
He has objects that Critter does not, I guess. But see, I don't see anything. Yeah, that's a no. I don't see anything to apply to this so that if it's a sundial, it'll, have something sticking up to cast a shadow. I also don't see anything that's like a ball shaped or where so it's shaped kind of along the lines of what this is. So I don't think I have anything for that other than, again, there's this part here. We took the wood out, so probably put something back in, but this is the wrong shape I'm assuming, because it just did nothing when I tried this, and then this says it's too thin, it's fragile and will break or whatever. So I haven't seen anything like a pickaxe or a shovel to try to help help the mummy dig. I don't know that would do any good anyway, right? Because he'd probably just keep digging and be like, well, I need to keep digging to find Mortimer, right? So how far over can we go? Is this one of those things where it pans over more? Maybe. A little bit, not much though.
The mummy said that the book,
Yeah, that's the pyramid description or whatever, not the Sphinx. I don't know. I'm at a bit of a loss here. Trying to think if there's any. No, there's really not. I don't know. Salt. And unfortunately, last night I did not sleep well, so I've been tired all day long. So I'm having a little trouble concentrating and staying awake a little bit, but more I'm having trouble concentrating than anything. And I don't know, obviously, don't know directly what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Is this? Let's see. That's that. We in this one then? Yeah, I think we're in chapter 4. Let's see. Yeah, lorem ipsum. Okay. Oh, right. Duh. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That makes sense. I'm dumb. I should do this. Maybe.
Hi.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I found this stone slab. What does it say?
It says, thank you for your decision to buy this pyramid model World Wonder in 3 languages.
It's an operating manual?
Our lost temples could get rather complicated.
Does it say how to open the pyramid?
Terms of use, guarantee, washing instructions.
Washing instructions?
There. Erect
Okay.
pyramid facing exactly north. Position obelisk A in depression G on stone socket B with the help of wooden peg F. We recommend the use of slaves for erection, not included in this delivery. Every day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the shadow of the obelisk will point to the stone which opens the secret entrance.
Why doesn't it just say which stone you have to press? Who would write something like this? I've got to go.
Bye!
Bye.
I guess that's the obelisk mentioned in the operating manual. At least, I can't see another one. How am I supposed to get the obelisk onto the pedestal? It must weigh at least a ton.
Is that what I connect the rope with? Maybe. There's a rope on the Mary, right? I could do this.
Watch out down there. Maybe next time I should shout first and then throw it down.
Huh. Go figure. Okay. So.
The Mary should have enough power to heave the obelisk onto the plinth, but the obelisk would fall straight off the plinth. Neither of the stones are as smooth as they once were.
Yeah, I need to find something to put in there, but I don't know. That does not work. This is going to be too small. I already said it
That
before.
thin thing? No, no botch jobs.
Trying to think of anywhere we might have like a thicker or some piece of wood, and I don't. This heavy plank is not even allowing me to try, so I'm assuming it's the wrong shape is probably why. This is the right shape probably, but too thin. This will not be used. Also, even if this were too thin, it'd probably break a lot easier than expected. Especially when you have the weight on the end. Anyway, something wood. Actually, I'll just do this, right? I've got the quick travel. Let's go here. Still no,
After
right?
everything Ivo told me, Sea Stone is a no-go at the moment. Better that we're not seen there without the Archmage.
Yeah.
His human version, I mean. Cast off.
Um, there was nothing over here, just the other statue, the last of them, the fourth or whatever. Nothing else by it. Oh, whoops. I don't know why I'm doing this. Hang on. Do this. I keep doing the old way because we did not have a map for fast travel previously.
Cast off.
So okay. I just had a thought. Maybe we talk to Bob now. Maybe he has something with a branch or something we could use or whatever. If he's not asleep, and if we could talk to him, that is.
Bob needs his sleep.
Yeah, so still no. Where am I going to get something that will fit? Anything else in the library? I don't even know. I wouldn't think so. Not that I would use, but... Turn the sword stand. None of these say, take or anything, right? I can't take the sword. Yeah, no. Oh. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wood in here I would want to grab, right? That I can even. Yeah, Ivo's like in a effectively like a almost like a suspended animation. She's breathing, so it's kind of like, I guess, kind of like a coma, except it's not detrimental to like her mental state. I think just magic is forcing her to sleep, but also to calm down enough that she doesn't have any. Anyway, I don't know what I was going to say. Again, my stupid brain. I'm having trouble concentrating. Anyway, all of these are swords, so these are not going to work because all I get is turn the swords when I'm on that screen.
Most of the communication between a captain and his ship's nonverbal. We'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if she might have something where he could ask her a question. Hey, do we have something like this on the Mary or something? But no. Not now, at least. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna have to call it. I'm fading. I didn't realize I was as tired as I was when I started. Yeah. And to be fair, it's probably not all that much shorter than it normally would be anyway, because I'd be only go for maybe another 45 minutes. So, or something along those lines. So it's not too bad, hopefully. All right, so that's gonna be it for Book of Unwritten Tales for today. I will be in about just over 12 hours. I will be doing what might be the final scenario of Arkham Horror, Mother's Embrace. We'll see. And then, as usual, 22 hours from now, so 2 hours ago, a day forward, is going to be maybe the end of Obscure also. It just depends. I'm not sure where we are on how much is yet to go in either of those two games. But I suspect both of them are probably coming to an end. So we'll see how that works out. So, thanks both of you, Monmouth and Silhouette, for stopping by. Sorry I started drifting off. I don't know. I'm just probably going to fall unconscious as soon as I'm done streaming here. And then I'll wake up in the middle of the night in my chair, uncomfortable and sore, and then actually get in a real bed. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Talk to you guys soon. Till next time. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.